Well, hello there, my dear friends. Welcome back to the Scott Bree Project. So, the other night, coming back from crayfishing, I found a roadkill rabbit. And this is what is left of it. A beautiful, and I mean gorgeous, bunny burger. Obviously, it didn't look like this when I picked it up. If you want to find out how we got to this, then keep watching. You know you want to. So I've just come back from the crayfish video, the live catch and cook, and lo and behold, another roadkill bunny. This is a young one, still warm. I don't know if you can see in the light there. Eye is perfect. Again, no broken limbs, legs seem in good nick, but you can never tell until you take the skin off, to be honest. So I'm going to get on that, take the guts out. Like I said, still warm, no rigger yet, looking good so far. So he doesn't look too bad from the offset, but a little bit of damage there. Obviously pelvis fragmented, but it's cleaned up, it's clean. Get the back legs off, get the loin off. Waste not, want not. It's a funny old game, life. Game, do you get it? Game. Anyway, that rabbit has turned out all right. Bit of smashed up on the back legs. Not sure whether to take it off the bone and do something with it or cook it on the bone, but we got lovely saddle, nothing wrong with that. Bit of funk to the back legs and the shoulders, but yeah, considering it is now 11:30 at night, we've come back from the crayfish and we found this. It's a bonus. Now half of me's thinking surf and turf, crayfish and rabbit, the other half thinking let's watch a bit of Downton and have a cup of tea. Anyway, let's see what happens next. So I got this roadkill rabbit. I was going to make some kind of fancy dish with it, but it's so hot. I'm actually just going to make some really good burgers. So really quickly, I want to bone it out. And what we'll do is we'll add some fatty pork. And I'm thinking some leek, some chilli, some garlic, some paprika. Not too much though, we don't want to mask it. And make like a Welsh dragon rabbit burger. So real quickly, we've just taken the femur, the thigh bone out. There's the tiny little shank. So that'll come off the bone very quickly. So I'm using actually a dedicated Victorinox rabbit knife. Absolutely great bit of kit. So I shall repeat that with that leg. What I want to do on the saddle is just take those wonderful fillets off. Bearing in mind this has all got to go through a mincer, so it doesn't really matter how it comes off. So like I said, picked this up one night on the way home from crayfishing. Always a bonus. Don't want to chuck it away. Peel that skin off. Just use that fillet. And what I want to do is weigh this rabbit off when it's all boned out. And then we can balance it up with our pork. Right, I shall get on and do the rest, and we'll be back in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail. Okay then, so for these burgers then, I've got 12 ounces of fatty pork, as you can see, different pieces. There's a bit of loin with some fat on, some nice scraggly bits of fatty belly. I've got 12 ounces of rabbit, that's what came off those legs and the loin, and obviously those tiny little shoulders. Now, Welsh Dragon sausages are made with leeks and chilli. So I've got a bit of leek. Now I've used the green end because it gives it lovely colour in the burger. Some lovely chilli flakes, a bit of garlic paste. I'm going to put a bit of paprika through them just to make them a bit smoky, and pepper and salt. Now the trick is here is not to overpower it with these seasonings, these spices. We don't want to detract from the rabbit. So what I want to do is quickly mince these two meats together. So I've minced my rabbit and pork. I'm going to put, I suppose, a teaspoon of salt, and then on the floor, cracked black pepper. If I can get this thing to work. Oh, that's a long-winded thing. Anyway, just give that a bit of a preliminary mix. Now, like I said, I don't want to overpower this. Adding a bit of colour, a bit of flavour, so not too much leek. Just to bring it up. And then chilli. I'm good with the chilli. I like a spicy bunny burger. Now, cheating. I know you're all going to go, what you doing, man? Just a little bit of garlic paste. And a little bit of paprika. Add a smoky edge. Now, bearing in mind, this was picked up off the road. No matter how we cook this, it's all a bonus. Anyway, just get your hands in. You want to try and bind that lean rabbit meat to the fatty pork. So just looking at that, I'm going to add another little bit of leek. And what I'll do is I'll send the whole thing through the mincer one more time. But that should smell. God, it's gorgeous. Really pick up the smokiness of that paprika. Sorted. Right, just giving it a mix up now. See if we can build up a bind. So I'm going to add a little bit of ice cold water. This just helps mix it together. And then just a pinch of sausage making rusk, which will help with the bind. While I'm here, a few more of them leeks. Then smash it all together. Now you can use an egg to bind this. You can use breadcrumbs. I mean, you don't have to use a binder really. I just want to make sure that these stay together. Just a little bit of water just to inflate the rusk in there. It's starting to take nicely now. And all I'm going to do is portion this out into 4 balls. So simple. Something like that. And then just get them in the chiller for about 15 minutes just to let the flavours develop. So I've moulded these and just put a bit of chilli on to jazz it up. I'm just going to put these on chill again. Obviously it's so hot here and so hot in the kitchen that the meat, the more you play with it, the less forgiving it is. Look alright though, don't they? It's my knees. Doesn't look too shabby, if I may say so myself. Roadkill, bunny burger, lettuce, mayo, tomato. Oh, look at it. I'm gonna have a go on it. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. So good. Mm. Well, there you go, my dear friends. One roadkill bunny rescued from the fox's mouth straight to my mouth. I'm gonna have some more. So if you have enjoyed what you've seen here today on the SRP, the Scott Reed Project, please click subscribe when my face comes up about here. Also check me out on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at the Scott Reed Project. Like it and share it. But until next time, I'm going to have me another slice. My name's on that one. Take care, my friends. Got more rabbit than Sainsbury's.